So, let's take out some more ink. See, this guy is 800. Why not? Eat him up. And that gives us a way forward up here, which is nice. Come on, give me some extras. Oh, there's our first Serenarium. You can use that to upgrade your hero gear. Press X to open it up. There we go, X here. Here's our hero gear. This will now unlock. See, this is how you unlock stuff. You basically have to unlock using the Serenarium, and then you can upgrade everything later. But later on, like when you get to the middle here, it'll take 3 Serenarium to unlock every one of these. And then it takes 4 for this one, and 5 and 5. There's enough Serenarium and outside in the world to basically to unlock this. So bear that in mind. We'll just upgrade our stuff here. Gimme! Upgrade now. And then we upgrade this. Until we get more Serenarium, we cannot upgrade anything any further. And I feel that the Serenarium was not necessary. I think we'd rather just, ink up and upgrade and not have the Serenarium effect. Also, if we checked out the kettles here, I didn't check this out earlier, but we have the sight one, but you also see which weapons have been complete with it, and how much ones are required to basically get in each time. Then here's the sunken scrolls you can select as you want, and there's the Altaria logs. Each site has got an Altaria log, and you see you're analyzing it. But as you can see, we've only done enough levels to basically to unlock most of it, or at least like a portion of it. And we're going to read this out once we get to the very end of the levels to read this all out all at once. So bear in mind, we're going to have a lot of let's read the game. Relic Restoration. Cover as much ink as you can with ink, with the Exploder weapon. Speaking of restoring the levels, we have another level to encounter. Relic Restoration. Cover as much ink as you can with your ink. This one has a fee of 30 power eggs. So if you remember the final boss in the Octo expansion, yeah, now you have to do it again. With an Easter egg statue. Luckily though, you've got Exploder here. So basically one of the newer weapons for Splatoon 3. And it just, do what you can here with the ink coverage. The more ink you cover, the more you unlock. You have ink in excess of 20% of all surface area. Perhaps some platforms will help you. See, Orca is not completely devoted of not helping you. But like, this is really tedious. I'd rather have a weapon that would, I guess the Exploder is nice because you can get higher up on the ledge. But the fact that the game gives you the option to, go higher on the ledges with new platforms to help out with the ink coverage, this is, like, not really necessary to have, like, the Exploder down here. Alright, come on here. I've tried the Exploder in matches on my own time. I just don't see the point behind it. It's basically it's basically the blaster slosher. Because that's exactly what it is. You just have to be pretty good timing on it. It's not a fast weapon by any means, but some people I've read on it, basically they swear by this weapon. As basically it's the best way to get around obstacles and everything else that matter. It's fine. Different weapon styles for different folks, But you'll never probably see me play this weapon online. If you see me online, will see me either basically a multi-fest or not. That you'll see me with basically frontline weapons because that's my most useful weapon type. Give me that cover as much as you can with ink. This is like weird. This is about Octo expansion? They also add that one mission where you had to break a box and cover it up with ammunition or something like that. Use the fragile boxes to make an image on the left. Yeah, there's one mission like that in this game. Why? I did not like that in Octo expansion at all. It was just really tedious because if you messed up once, you have to restart the whole thing back over again. Aren't afraid of heights, aren't you, Ancient 3? Oh. Hey, nice work. Really good coverage. Yeah, you'll basically, if you complete the objective, you will basically hear an Altarian sound, which will basically tells you, hey, you complete the challenge, go after and basically get out of here. Get out of here, complete mission, get on out. Mission complete! 1,200 points? I will gladly take those. Alright. Also, the fact that this is probably the biggest Splatoon story mode in the entirety of the three. I would say probably Octo Expansion is probably second behind this. But like I said, there's tons of levels. Like every region has got a ton, and I mean a ton of levels to unlock and play. It is the quintessential like time eater in terms of eating your time and getting through these levels and everything. So bear that in mind. Jump over here. We have more secrets. And we got ourselves some power eggs. I'll take those. Into our next level here. Proceed with caution. Deadly Dance Hall Jump Jump. Survive for 1 minute. Ah, we get introduction to this level type. Certain levels will basically require you not to have a weapon at all. This will test your strand management skills. Please try to survive for 60 seconds. You might think in 60 seconds, that's not hard. It's hard when you don't have a weapon to use. All you have is your power of the jump. Now, this level may not be looking hard because you have to watch out for these snapping enemies, which basically when they slam down to the ground, they send out a shockwave. But the longer you stay in the mission, the more these guys get summoned, and they cause more shockwaves. So, and these shockwaves do move really, really fast later on. So, but if you do complete the mission without getting hurt or anything, you find a power bank, you can take that, you can grab that for extra bits as well. Grab those. If you grab one of them, if you grab the first one here, you'll have actual chances. Oh, but see, you have to watch out for it. Oh boy. Oh! And there's your problem right there. If you die, you have to use the next. You have to use more of your eggs to do it. I do not think if you lose all your eggs in a challenge, I think either Callie or Marie will most likely give you basically 100 power eggs to at least get into a mission. So bear that in mind. If that's wrong, I will basically mention it in on an information panel on the video afterwards. So bear that in mind. As folks watching on YouTube, I play these live. No post commentary here. Ow, that hurt just a bit. Woo! I gotta watch out for getting hit by those eggs. The mission will end as soon as the 6 seconds end, so bear that in mind! My goodness. I just want the extra power eggs. Maybe they're just not worth it. This is the hill I die on. This is not the hardest of the mission. No, no sir, Bob. It's just that fact that you play this level when you're at your weakest, you know, when your armor is not the strongest. That's the thing about this mission, is that it starts off. I really wish it was more of a top-down camera for this, just because it would just be more easier to see the things around you. Because the camera, I will say right now, the camera is pretty good when it comes to seeing your character and seeing any objectives up ahead. But when you get stuff like this, where there's like something to unlock you can grab or something like that, it basically becomes very compact and very loose. That's the thing about it. Like, because again, your camera is tied to your motion controls. So if you don't keep your hands in one spot, your camera is going to be very loose. Now, you can make the camera more stiff, or just, you know, take out the motion controls and use the right control stick to control the camera in every direction. You can do that. I don't recommend it because, you know, the motion controls are basically pretty good because you're not really going to be like this in multiplayer. You know, if you're going to be using motion controls to aim around and shoot. So, you're halfway there. You got this. Woo! Gotta get in a better spot for that. Ah! Woo! Oh, dang it! Oh, come on. This game is levels annoying. I mean, I really think they should give you at least a little armor to do this mission in. Just something to give you at least a little bonus. Alright, I'm not even going to be worrying about that extra ink. That's what's causing my downfalls on trying to be greedy with the power eggs. I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm gonna stay up here in this corner so I can see everything. Better know, your Inkling does have some, your Inkling does, or Octoling in that case, you can play as an Octoling in this game too as well. Just know that you do have a little bit of momentum when jumping if you're moving and jumping at the same time. So use that to your advantage. Because after a while, it's just going to become a bit of a problem. Oh, boy. Ugh. Oh, my goodness. Hate this mission so much already. Come on, exit out of that, please. Yes, there we go. If you really want to go after this, it's basically 25 eggs. But this level gives you 2,000 of the things. So do it at your leisure, I guess, if you want to call it that. All right. That's another level done. 2,000 eggs at our disposal. 800 of these bad boys will come over here. Eat that up. Alright, what else can we secretly get here? Check this guy right here. So you can't really walk up this, but you get a decoration if you so choose. You have an Easter Island egg. Easter Island statue to put in your statue here. Oh, good. That's worth it. If we go right here, not the Octopad, you can see... oh yeah, you have balloons are making an appearance here roundabout. They don't really unlock anything. They just have power eggs in them. So basically, they're the same as, you know, as a reward for finding stuff. 1,400! Well, because it is a very big area. Let's be frank here. Let's see. We come around here. You have to... Sometimes an area will most likely not have a level in it. It'll just be like a place like Sanitarium. Which now, we can unlock this. You have another...
Luigi, number one.
Yeah, you know it, don't you know it? Look on right here, we'll unlock these up as well. Let's see, go right here, better hero shot. And unlock those right there. And we'll unlock this one, activate our tank capacity, might as well. There we go. Now we got some, now we're getting some ink resistance up. Now we can actually handle a little bit better on that link right there. There's another thing right here. More power eggs at our disposal. Thank you very much there. And more, sunken scroll, another one. See, we're at number 4. I think there's like 6 of them in every island, I think. But you just gotta find them everywhere. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I didn't even read what it was. My bad. Live wild, live free. We do whatever we want. This town's a melting pot, so let's stir things up. I'm tired of folks pretending to be cool. I want to get so fired up I boil over. Yeah, because basically, hey, you know what? Catalog. We'll grab this bad boy right there. We want to take this one out because it's the only way to get out of here unless you want to fast travel. Also, the fact is, yeah, you can fast travel. If you go back to your map, you can go back to any of the, any sites you've unlocked and completed. You can basically fast jump or squid jump to it if you so wanted to get back to a certain point in the map. Let's go right here. Ah, another second scroll for our measure. That's number 2. Long ago, our splendid lands were almost washed away by a great flood. All was presumed lost until 3 lights appeared and united to consume the disaster. Thank you for their salvation. The townsfolk threw a festival with 3 possible shrines as tribute, or portable shrines as tribute. Huh, so early in the Inkling's lives, there was a great flood, just like before. We all know that basically in the previous games, that this takes place in the post-apocalyptic future, where humans are basically long but gone and dead, and the Inklings basically took their form, or basically the Inklings and the Octolings came out of the waterworks, I guess you would call it, and became the new humans of the world. Whereas they're not technically humans per se. We do see that they do take the human form. Let's be frank here, but they're really not humans. But we'll get into. But also, this game will basically go out of its way to explain what happened in previous Splatoon games to a certain degree. At least the lore of the stories. As we get into our next level here, let's see what we got here. Become one with your small fry. Work with small fry to reach the goal. This time we do not have a weapon with us. Small fry is our only option. So let's do the small fry skedaddle. Yeah, the small fry, it's time to shine. Yeah, it's not like we saw small fry able to handle stuff on their own. But small fry can activate switches and anything. He's basically an active bomb. So bear that in mind. But like I said, we don't have a weapon here. We have to let him do the work. He does take a little ink to use, but once you do get him onto something, he won't basically let up on it. He'll just stay there and do the work himself. Ah! Oh yeah, the thing is that this thing has a lot of momentum when jumping. Yeah, you get this kind of annoyances here. He will, after a while, he will give up. Basically, it means if you walked away from a certain objective or something, he'll try to respawn next to you. So bear that in mind. But he's tackling that thing like nothing else. He's like, yeah, hit it, yeah. Sweet, you made it across. How about we hit this? I see a key, but how do we get it? If you say about a key, I say we jump across like this and drop down and grab it. And then we just fly up like so and hit that vault. This is another vault that the keys can unlock, and they're mostly just either an objective or just a warp point to get around. Ah, this is our fun one. This is actually a really fun puzzle. It's a reaction puzzle. What you have to do is get Small Fry to go hit these two switches here, and you have to reordinate the tracks themselves. I think I messed up on that, but if you mess up, you can just go back here. I need to get this thing back into the right spot, right angle here. There we go. Now get us those boxes up there. So now we just throw our Small Fry into this. They have a reaction of these jellyfish, jelly blobs. They go and explode all the blocks, and it breaks up the glass too, so you have a lot of eggs to come down. So if you want to use this level to grind, this is actually not a bad spot to grind, really, because it's got a lot of eggs you can drop. But bear that in mind. Alright, final checkpoint time. This is not a hard spot. This one's just get around the objective as time. You don't have to be in the ink to do so. You can just ride out the walls you see fit as I fall off into my death. It kind of feels like this is sort of like a co-op mechanic that, you know, to be fair, I wouldn't mind having a Splatoon game that does have co-op in it. You know, that's probably what the Raiders game is going to be, the Splatoon Raiders. The game is going to come out soon. Like, it's technically the Splatoon 3's first spin-off. And I'm really looking forward to it. I want to know what that game really is going to be. Because the Raiders game feels like it's going to be a co-op adventure. So, like, you know, like Salmon Run's co-op mode. But I guess in a different fashion. And I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I probably will get the game eventually at some point. But, you know, bills come first. Zip, Splat, and Jump is our next way. It's another special mission. And this mission's even more special because now we get a zip cast across our way. So we do have a weapon of our disposal to use, but this mission is all about using the zip. Superhero time. Yeah, this thing is actually pretty cool. I don't use this in multiplayer, because I just don't see the reason for it. I see people use this all the time. But yeah, this little superhero weapon is actually quite cool. At least attacking enemies, because it has an explosion to it once you land on the ground. So you can do it's a minor bomb explosion if you use it correctly. I don't think it explodes in multiplayer, I don't think so. I think you get ink coverage for it, but that's about it. Oh, you jump over. Booyah. Jump over, they don't know where you're going. Booyah! Backstab or backshot. Let's go. But also the fact this thing can also break boxes. Booyah. So, extraordinary a move? Go right here. Bam! You can also stick to a wall for a little bit when you use it. So if you wanted to tackle this real quick, you can just jump up. Basically, Spider-Man, eat your heart out. I mean, that's like this. Again, this is probably the best thing about this is that it's a hook shot, plain and simple. I kind of wish that there was more utility to this. You know, like I'd rather have this ability to be like a more of an exploratory tournament. If they're gonna do what they're gonna do in Splatoon Raiders, I really would love to have this thing as sort of like a way to, you know, get around the world. You know, instead of basically being a weapon that harms people or harms other players, I really want this to be like, yeah, this is a weapon this is something you could use to get around the world in. Because that's how this thing was kind of introduced as. It's like you just jump around, you go up and down, and just get all the, it's the best exploration weapon by far. I can't get up there. I'm gonna have to go from a different direction. Alright, that's fine. We can get ourselves climbing up a wall here. And they say you can also do this and actually just keep walking up the walls here with this. Again, you're basically Spider Ink. I'm Spider Squid. Spider Squid does anything like a Spider Squid can do. I go up there. I really should try to experiment with this in multiplayer, but none of the weapons I like using right now have this ability, so I just don't mess with it right now at the moment. Did I just really go back in a circle? Yes, I did. Alright, come back here. Grab this and go up here and booyah! Oh, but if you're not going fast enough, the explosion, the resulting impact will only slightly ink the ground, but not everything. So bear that in mind. Go like that, jump up, and get to the final checkpoint. So we're just going to have to get around this ink sniper. Booyah! There you go. Yeah, you can jump into other people's ink, and the exploding explosion will basically kill them off. Again, this thing gets a lot of good uses in single player, but multiplayer I just don't find it useful for. But it's a very fun level, regardless as such. Can you imagine it's almost been like a couple hours to start this, and now we're only just completing the first site. Yeah, that's what this level's all about. Again, this is the biggest of the Splatoon's single-player campaigns of all time. Up right here. Booyah! Take that ink out. What we got here? Oh yeah, there's also an annoying gimmick. You may know about the map, and you may see this green outline at certain spots. That could be either considered a level or a secret that is basically in that region. There's also, if you look on your Splatoon 3 app on the Nintendo Switch Online app and everything, you basically can register how much of the stuff you've explored and how much you've uncovered. And I think you do get eventually, we'll basically unlock a certain clothing item or something like that if you have uncovered enough. And it gets really annoying because you're trying to find out that one area that's uncovered, and you're like, I swear I've covered it because I walked over it. But no, like every single pixel is some sort of an exploratory item, a exploratory point on the map. And if you don't get it, you're going to have a hard time finding out exactly what you're needing to do next. I think if we got all the levels, nope, we're still analyzing anti logs, means we haven't completed all the levels in this region. So let's get back to the map. See, we have to go up here. Oh, what do you got, buddy? He's looking out for something. He's got a secret somewhere. There's a secret here he's finding. Where is it, buddy? Alright, buddy, you gonna come back here? Oh, it's right here. There it is. Secret! Money bags! I love it! Power eggs for the... Alright, we got that there, right there. Alright, back over here for more levels. Activate this. And this guy's gonna get fed. Like, if he wants to eat... Oh, Sanitarium! I'll take it. Sweet. But our next areas are gonna have to, expand. We'll get to that balloon later, because the balloon is gonna go over this area real quick, all the stuff. Basically, if you see a blue balloon, wait until you get all the goop cleared up. That is what I would say for the best option for you. Because these balloons will basically... The blue balloons will just go around the entire island, and you have to shoot them all down in a sequence order. But half the time they will be like, oh, if you don't have the covers cleared up, you will just, you won't be able to do anything about it. Oh, it's a key. We have to get this key up here, because this is about doors, doors, and more doors. Doors, doors, a lot more doors, doors. This level is kind of a bit of an annoyance, because then you have to unlock the door. Basically, it's kind of like a Zelda dungeon. You find a key, you unlock said door, and you move on to the next room. And that's the gist of this level in a nutshell. Oh, nice to be able to go, but we can't do anything about it. We have to drop down first. And that shows our first key. Now we need to go back up. Back up again. Now this is like an open level of some sort. You can actually... No, it's actually a one-way ticket. Right here. Take out the octo shooters. Octocopters anyway. Booyah. Activate that. We get another door activation command. Let's go up this way. And we get ourselves a reef slider. There we go. Oh, there was no key. Man, it was ghastly. I think there was going to be a key here. The nerve. Well, I think we just travel ourselves upwards and we'll get ourselves to our next key. I want to up more doors. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Is that the... Yeah, I need to go over that way. But we have to unlock it first. We have to find another key. We drop down here. And we get on top. Hey, you. Hey, get out of here. Yeah, no one likes you. Ow! Okay, that's annoying because you can't really dodge that unless you don't want to activate, if you don't want to walk into the enemy's stronghold at times. Also, yeah, there's no floor here, by the way. So, bear that in mind. I chuck my small fry because it basically will distract him. Whoop! Hey, buddy! Yeah, see, the auto sniper will go after it, so... Another key? I'm shocked! I know, right? I feel like I should get pizza. I'm lazy. Oh, now you're making me hungry. Dang it. Squish chest make me hungry now. Darn it. Alright, there's our first indicator. Our first key used over here. We have to activate this switch over here. I'll just use this. Oh, he's not going to activate it. There we go. That's activated. Now we have to get onto that other side and get another key. We should be able to get over there somehow. Add one more key. There has to be something here I've missed. No? I've missed something. Unless it's on top and I've missed it. Yes, there is. There's our key. We missed a key because we didn't complete this up here all the time. A good pizza too. Bacon. Oh, extra cheese. Ooh. But where's about... If we want pizza, where's the pineapple on pizza? I like pineapples on pizza. Yes, I'm one of the weird people in the world. I like pizza. I like pineapples on pizza. Alright, let's go here and cook this guy out. Like a so. Yeah, why? I don't know why everyone hates pineapple on pizza. We'll talk about that as a tangent. I was like, why do people hate pineapple on pizza? They like pineapple everywhere else, but except pizza. Like, if you put pineapple, if like, they'll have like grilled pineapple. Grilled pineapple is amazing. If you ever never had grilled pineapple, or like, it's basically at Brazilian grill they have those. Grilled pineapple. Oh, it's the best. Can't get enough of it.